Hello there, Sagittarius. Welcome to your career reading. We will start your reading off with an oracle card from a message from your animal spirit guide. Then we'll go into the overall energy of your career, past, present, future spread with clarifiers, and another oracle card to end the reading off with. Manatee. Accept the situation as it is rather than fighting to change it. Whew. Sometimes that can be a pretty hard place to be in. Well, let's get some cards to clarify this. Accepting, some radical acceptance around a career for Sag. Overall energy, please. Page of Cups. Immediate past. The Hangman. Currently, Six of Pentacles. Immediate future is the Eight of Cups. Bottom of the first deck is the Ten of Pentacles. Complete financial stability. I think that's what you're after here. I mean, who wouldn't be at a career reading? Complete financial stability. Looking at this from this radical acceptance viewpoint of accepting a situation as it is, doesn't mean we're okay with it, and it doesn't mean well, it doesn't mean we're okay with it. So let's take a look at this Page of Cups. Can we clarify this Page of Cups for the current energy? We have the Lovers and the Emperor. Wow, that's a pretty powerful 3-card spread here. The Page of Cups is suggesting to come at this with a creative, light-hearted spirit. Now, with the Lovers on one side of it and the Emperor on the other, that might be easier said than done. Because whatever this is, whatever the situation is in your career, you're at a point where whatever's going on, you are thinking about, is this choice, does it go against my value system? Right off the bat, with this Page of Cups, it's suggesting to look at it through the lens of a curiosity. So kind of like taking a step back from it and kind of like removing yourself from whatever is happening so that you can observe it. And when you do that, the lens that you look at this thing through is going to matter. But it is a big deal. It's around structure. And somebody could have just really laid the law down heavy on something. You're not knowing if you want to stick around for it. In the immediate past, this Hangman, can we clarify the Hangman, please? The Tower and the Moon. You're looking in the immediate past. It shook your world. This wasn't just. These are all major arcana right here. I mean, you have a ton of major arcana. You have 1, 2, 3, 4. You have 5 major arcana on the table. This wasn't about somebody took somebody's lunch out of the refrigerator that didn't belong to them. This is a foundational shakeup. It could have been a takeover, like a company could have merged in such a way that you don't know if you want to stick around for it. Because everything has changed. And on top of it, not only has everything changed, you don't even know what all the changes are. You really are trying to come at this with a good perspective, a healthy perspective. I don't know that they're telling you all the information, Sag. I don't know that they're giving you all of the information yet. In this current Six of Pentacles, can we clarify this, please? The Knight of Wands and the Ten of Swords. They may have told you what isn't going to be happening anymore, but I'm not really sure that they're telling you what is going to be happening yet. You're ready. You're ready to move forward. In some capacity. But they're breadcrumbing you. They're not being fair, like in the sense of information. And again, this wouldn't be that big of a deal if it wasn't such a foundational shakeup. Like, I think you're okay with some ambiguity, but this amount it's kind of really rocking your world. Can we clarify the 8 of Cups in the near future, please? We have the Queen of Cups popped out. And the Knight of Swords, another very active knight. Bottom of the second deck is the Empress. So the immediate future with this 8 of Cups, it's about walking away from things that don't serve you any longer. Now, this could be at your current employer. It could be within the company. It doesn't have to be actually leaving the company. It could just be walking away from pieces of that there's no fight for. Like you know it's just kind of like beating your head against a wall. With this very first Oracle card of accept the situation as it is rather than fighting against it, that radical acceptance. There's a piece of it that you will radically accept, and you'll walk away from a piece of it. I don't know that you're walking away from the whole shebang. You want this thing to move, though. Like, your energy is, I'm ready to move forward with this thing. I'm ready to embrace it, but you guys have to tell me what's going on. You can't keep me in the dark like this. With this Empress here, you want to nurture it. You want to, because you want stability. And right now you're feeling like your stability is on the line. Don't, this Knight of Swords, sometimes when he pops out, it's about being hasty. It's about being like, you just get so frustrated that you leave without thinking it totally through. And with this Knight of Wands here and the Knight of Swords here, there's just some energy here of, oh my goodness, can we get this show on the road? But they're not. There's this new sheriff in town, and they're, for some reason or another, they're being real kind of secretive with everything. Can we get a couple of cards of advice from the universe, please? The Hierophant and the Queen of Pentacles. The bottom of the third deck is the Sun. That is the card that you want to see in a career reading, especially one with the Oracle card that starts off with radical acceptance. The Sun puts light on everything. The Sun says that things will be illuminated. You will get to see what's going on. The Hierophant, especially sitting right underneath the Lovers card, is about remembering who you are in all of this. I think that the company that you're at that is going through this huge change of some sort, I think there is stability here. I don't know that your value system is going to match theirs yet, and honestly, you don't know yet either, because they're not giving you all of the information. They're just telling you what isn't any longer. They're not really being totally clear on what is. And so that is the piece that you're sitting in. I would suggest from the cards on the table to give it just a little bit more time. The Knight of Wands and this Knight of Swords, they want to get the show on the road. I mean, you're Sagittarius. You want to get the show on the road. You got things to do, places to be, work to be had. Just give it to you and you'll get it done. My God. You know, that's what you want to do. But they're not. They're saying just sit there for a minute. Can we get one more oracle card to close this reading out? Hawk Messenger. Spirit is sending you messages. Open your greater vision to see the signs. Focus on priorities and eliminate distractions. You have a bright future. Let yourself ascend to new heights. I think the messages are going to come in. They're not coming in quickly. You want them to come in quickly. They're giving you just little pieces of it. The cards on the table are suggesting that there is security here. There is growth here. Before you embrace this Eight of Cups energy of walking away, maybe give it a little more time to see what they're going to offer and to see if their new system is going to match with yours, with this Emperor, this Hierophant. But again, you know, this is it's easy for me to say that, hard to do, and the reason that it's understandable how hard it is because you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 major arcana on this spread that is not enormous. It's life-changing. It is life-altering. So a little bit more time, Sag. I think the outcome is going to be in your favor. I don't know what it's going to look like, but it other than bringing in some financial security, which you want, but you also want to get the show on the road, and you want to know where to put your energy, and they'll show you eventually. But the sun is here to just say it's making this whole reading bright and beautiful. All right, Sag, thanks for being here, and I will talk to you all soon. Bye-bye.